Hello, creatives. Welcome to the daily pick a card and birthday reading for October 19. If you were born today after sunrise, you are a 3 of clubs. If you were born before sunrise, you're actually yesterday's card, which was a 4 of clubs. Okay, so what happens here is I read each card individually, then all together for the collective, then we'll talk about the energy of today, that 3 of clubs, Libra, Venus ruled, 7th house, Mercury sub-ruled, what it's like to be in the realm of the 3's energy. It's an interesting card, the key card for the club suit, the 3 little petals of the clover. So yeah, it's strong today. And then we're going to wish the 3 of clubs a very happy birthday. This is your solar year cards. They are here to help you help yourself in raising your vibration so that you can energize your manifesting abilities. All right, let's get started with card number 1. We've got the 8 of diamonds in reverse. So reversals are just a heads up about something that is ready to be released. So it's diamond suit. So it is something that has us disconnected or ungrounded. It is feeling like we don't have enough. You know, the diamonds are that finances, skills, and talents. So we're feeling like we're being asked to give too much, or we don't have enough to give. We're conflicted about which way to go, you know, what improvements we need, how we're valuing something. Are we lacking value in some way? It's that kind of energy that we're looking at with this 8 of diamonds. And it's all about how we're doing ourselves. It is that really very interesting 8 in Rahu energy, because that is where we are looking for validation from someone else rather than within. It's that 7th house energy. So it's gotten a little misdirected, I guess is a good word for it. So it's how we're doing us and how we're holding value, how we hold value with who we are and how much we are confident about who we are, what our strengths are, about knowing our own groundedness. Diamond suit, it's grounding. So yeah, exploring and experimenting in that. So it really does feel more of an ungrounding in our confidence around this card, especially during this Libra 7th house energy, where the bounce is about finding a mirror for who we are and how we're doing us, you know, how you do you, how I do I, me, kind of thing. So finding that confidence, why we're feeling a little like our boat's getting rocked, right? What happened? So we're going to pull the string on that, whatever block we ran into, whatever impulse that brought up within, what desire. And just know that that is a mirrored part that's ready to be healed. And your daimon, your spirit guides are just here letting you know that you're ready to do this in whatever measure you feel you want to. Just recognizing it is enough to get the ball rolling. It's on its way. It will unfold in the manner that it's intended to. You just have to have the best of intentions and have gratitude for this being brought forth for you, because what happens when you take advantage and do the work around these glimpses of what needs to be improved upon? You grow, you raise your vibration, you become a bigger, brighter, better, more shiny, alluring, beautiful, confident you. It just works that way. Let's look at card number 2. The 3 of Spades. So no, it's not going to be easy. This is Mars energy. It is the other black 3. So we are now really doubling down, on Mars energy, strength energy. What do you have in your Mars position? You really want to go take a look. This is you figuring out your strengths and your weaknesses. It's in the upright position. So you're going to need to really find that courage, that confidence, that taming your inner beast and working it through, figuring it out. Remedies and cures, how you do you. You got to let something go. It's going to be a bit of a scramble for you today. It could come in out of left field. You'd be just walking along, whistling your tune, and boom, you are facing, a challenge about how you do you and how you're taking care of you. Yeah, wow. Okay, so best of luck for you, because you are going to be tapping into your true grit. You're going to find out just what you're made of. So at the end of the day, let's hope you do things in the best way possible with consideration to everyone and everything, so that you can walk away from whatever comes your way today feeling like you did the right thing. Remedies and cures for everyone, not just you, right? We'll act as we know we should. It's big energy. All right, let's move on to card number 3. So we have the 8 of Spades, another 8. We've got some thinking to do today. we're gonna drop some of the stinking thinking about how our confidence might feel like it's lacking, or our self-esteem needs a boost and we're not sure where or how to get it. Well, we're gonna sit with it for a little while. We're gonna put the big think on. The 3 of Clubs is the big think. It is really knowing that it's time to really figure something out for yourself. It is that independent thinking. So you've got to reach that, really having the integrity to move past the low self-esteem, knowing under this 3 energy day, we've got all of the beautifully in the upright position, true grit. We know our strengths. We know where we're going. We know it. We know it. We've been working it. We've been practicing it. We're doing all that we can think of that's handed to us. We know where we stand. And this low self-esteem, or this energy that maybe isn't yours, maybe it's something you're bumping into today. How are we going to take care of ourselves through it? That's the real question. You're bumping into someone that has that low self-esteem and needing something from you. All these spades, you look like you are the remedy and the cure, right? Well, how are you going to do that with kindness and courage and, right, curiosity? That's where Rahu is asking you to go and have a look. What's that answer? Well, let's look at the chart of the day and see what the 3 of Clubs has in the Rahu position. It is the 7 of Spades. So it's cutting it to the quick. It is dropping it like a hot potato. Take care of you. It is necessary that you don't get dragged into someone else's low vibration. You're going to have to stay strong, straighten that back, understand that whatever you're bumping into is a reflection for you. It's still that seventh house energy that we are dealing with. So whatever gets bounced back, you need to take another look at. What does it trigger within you? Is usually because you're seeing it, you know you have it as well and need to do something about it. All right, need to upgrade. You need to put some work into it so that you can energize who you are at your core, so that your manifesting abilities get heightened. That's the way it works. So, yeah. Wow. All right. Rahu, seven of spades. Yeah, we're letting go. We got to let it go. We know that it is a tower moment and it's Saturn. It's the spiritual gateway card. We are being handed something that can get us a giant step forward in the right direction. And in the upright position, it comes through like sudden clarity. It shows you where you've been allowing yourself to be victimized or taken advantage of in some way, or where you step in feeling like you need to protect something, or being that protector, or the perpetrator, and how you are manipulating, if it were in the reverse. So there is that possible energy out there in the energy of the day, that three of clubs energy, that seven of spades in its lower vibration would be just that. And allowing yourself to be dragged into the setbacks, the perpetrator, the protector, the victim, and feeling overwhelmed with that. So that we want to stay out of if you see it coming. And where do we want to take it? Well, the three of spades is in the sun position. So it is all about finding your strengths, knowing your weaknesses, seeing it, and understanding that you are being given an opportunity to do better for you. Now, for the chart of the day, what comes to mind, which is very interesting on the ecliptic, is the King of Clubs. Now, the King of Clubs is highly intellectual, really loving the knowledge, really being able to share that knowledge. So you want to tap that and really think about how you can take what's in front of you, kind of divide it up, take the pieces, and use it as a teaching tool. You see that coming, that low self-esteem, wanting to bump into your energy because they need to bounce, right? In order to see who they are at the core. And you give them just that. And how do you do that? You listen to their tale of woe, and then you ask them, so what are you going to do about it? Works every time. They look at you like you have two heads. And you're just like, no, it's not for me to figure out. It's not my problem. I have nothing to offer. You need to figure this one out for yourself and go read a book, do something good for yourself. But yeah, it's up to you. You need to sit with it and figure it out. That's that King of Clubs. And when you can do that, You know, it is Pluto energy. Kings are Pluto energy. It takes in the account of the 7, 8s, and 9s. They encompass those skills, that talent, that part of that life. Letting go, tower moments, clarity at the best, source stepping in at the worst. And Rahu, right? It is a black 8, not the club, but still, it holds the same chariot energy. So if you can get a grasp on it, if you can put yourself in that strength and that Mars beautifulness, which the chart of the day has another 7, the 7 of clubs. So we really are looking at nipping it in the bud. And the best way to do that is to really just stay quiet, silent, don't offer too much unless you know that it's a good thing to do, obviously. And yeah, save yourself. And by saving yourself, you are actually mirroring back what they need to see. It's very, very creative and interesting energy to find yourself bumping into. Because when you stop buying into the buying in, there's really no other place to go but be the watcher. And that's the energy that we are being asked to look at today. Okay, so let's do the birthday. Happy birthday, 3 of clubs. I haven't seen this card in a while. Let's see what you get for the Creativity Oracle. Patience. Creativity takes time, and sometimes a project can seem to be taking too long or seem to be failing. Yeah, patience. Yeah, you know, when you get in those time periods that you feel like you are running into a brick wall every time you turn around and try to move in a certain direction, you get blocked till you're so frustrated, and that impatience rears its head. You've got a deadline looming and you just can't get there from here. Take a break. That is what you need to do, because it's through that push that you really have your catch 22. You're driven with that air energy, that 3 of clubs energy, that you want to dissect everything. You want to know everything. It's in the details for you to really understand life better that way for that King of Clubs. It's how you decide what to let go. It is through that big thinking. However, being that key card for the club suit, right? It's time for you to really shift gears, is the best way to put it. Just keep moving, keep trying. It is moving forward with your exploration and your experimentation. It is of those, in order to improve upon anything, you've got to discover something better, right, to take its place. So at the best of times, you are doing exactly that. And how do you do that? Through looking at something and deciding whether it needs to stay or it needs to go. That's that Rahu, 7 of spades. It's directly linked to that 7 of clubs in the Mars. A lot of 7 energy for you. The King of clubs in the ecliptic, 7, 7, 8, and 9. So it's all about really quick decision making, letting it go. So the love of learning, the love of collaborating, that's you. just really intellectually wanting to have that connection, that two energy that you have in the Two of Clubs on your K2, knowing the love, the satisfaction that you get out of moving on an opportunity to connect with something that's intellectually stimulating. Beautiful energy for that. What trips you up is getting stuck in it, that Four of Diamonds in the Pluto. Every time that you settle and start to feel comfortable, it blows up. So don't. Keep moving. That is what you are supposed to be doing. Keep moving. Key card. Taking calculated risk is really the best way to express what it is that you need to do. Calculated risks. All right. Because honestly, it is you Libra, finding that better balance between the ego and soul. It's working on your attachment issues. For a 3 and a clubs, it's attachment issues. So yeah, don't get too attached. Don't get too grounded in that Four of Diamonds energy in the Pluto position, because that goes right back to that King position, right? Ecliptic, King of Clubs, Four of Diamonds. That's where the trouble starts for you. So you want to keep moving in the deep thinking. Okay. Let's see what you get for the Spirit and Nature card. The Seven of Spades. Yeah, there you are, right there with your Rahu, and understanding exactly that. Calculated risk. Investigate, experiment, look it through, make a quick decision. Kings make it fast. They just get the sword and chop it right there. Decision making. I love it. So, yes, keep moving. Forget the patience, right? Move through it. Have patience with moving. Okay. Let's see what you get for the Wishcraft card. Magical rocks. I am grounded and creative. Yes, you are, but not too grounded, right? Take that stability of that Four of Diamonds and put it to good use. It is the key diamond card. So you have enough. It's enough, no matter how sparse it feels. It's okay. You'll be okay. To the point where you don't get too stuck in that okayness. You need to, as I keep saying, calculated risks and move. All right. Wow, Three of Clubs. I hope you have a fabulous birthday. I hope that everyone here sees the day. Stay kind and curious as you journey creatively.